Howdy folks, it's DIECAST here again, and welcome back to FlatOut 2. We are only 2 points away from the points lead with Walker and Martinez at 30 and we at 28. So we got 4 races to go in this episode, but we got 2 races only in the street finals. Let's jump right into race number 5. Alright folks, here we go. Race 5 at the Canals, and this is a track that we usually do pretty good at, but since Martinez is just that fast, we're going to have to just keep wrecking her truck every time we see her. There's no doubt about it. And as you can see, she's already pulling away. She is just that fast. Somehow we're going to take over a bunch of positions there. Now we're looking at possibly taking the lead away from good old Jason Walker. If we can just dive down and just go through the car wash, get a nice scrub down, and then take out some good old ventilation units. Whoa, big hit there, and the tides are going to part. Somehow, someway, we're going to get ship shape, and we're going to crash. His steering is not the best at my ability. Now we got Martinez right there in front of us. Of course, she's going to use boost and just scoot away, like always. Now it's up to us to just dump her before that car just gets away. And, of course, we're not able to. I mean, what's new? I mean, literally, she's pulling away. I have no boost. I'm constantly holding the X button. I'm trying to get some boost, and there's nothing. There's literally nothing there. And we're going to wreck, so good luck on that. Hit a freaking shopping cart, still not have any boost. I was gonna say we have plenty of boost, but now it's over, and I'm gonna have to restart because there's no way we're gonna be able to catch her, and that's the problem. This the finals is that her car is her truck's so OP. That's the problem with it, is that her vehicle is way too OP because you can't even compete even with boost. You're still not able to compete. It's not balanced enough. I mean, literally, she's pulling away, like, unbelievable. I can't believe how fast Martinez is. Benton's just a weight in front of us. I'll cut it too sharp. What would you know? They're already boosting away. Ooh, big hit there. Big hit for us as well. And here comes Ray Carter into the top 3. Got a little bit of boost. Save it. Don't burn it up yet. Don't burn it up yet. You gotta get through. You gotta get through the final portions here. That's what you gotta do. Just get through the final portions. You can burn it here. Oh, don't oopsie. And here we are coming to the finish. We're gonna slide sideways across the line, and we're gonna win the race. It only took us like 5 tries, it seemed. Holy cow. And Martinez didn't get in the top 3, so she's going to lose a lot of points. And it looks like it's going to be me and Walker for the Street Finals Championship. 1,600 in the bank for that one. And we got fastest lap, so that's great. That is great. 1 race to go. We have a 3-point lead on Martinez. I thought Walker would be the competitor we have to face. And no, I was actually wrong. I guess he didn't finish good either, so looks like it's literally just a 3-point lead. All we gotta do is pretty much finish in the top 3 and we're good. Alright folks, race 6 out of 6. This is the final one. And the final for the street finals, a lot of finals there. And then after this event, we'll jump into the grand finals and start competing in that, as Malcolm just got obliterated there. We'll start competing for the grand finals, and hopefully we can run some races in this episode, and be wrapping up this gameplay series. And you know, it has been a long, grueling journey. We started this series way back in January, and here it is in the fall of 2019. January of 2019 we started. But it's been a long and grueling journey, and I'm just so glad that I didn't give up on this series, you know. I didn't give up on it, you know, through capture card glitches and junk like that. Oh my god, man. We are just getting obliterated. I'm going to go ahead and restart this one. We are just getting obliterated, but we've had some capture card issues. We've had, oh my god, we've had so many issues. I remember I think I actually missed a few weeks of not recording this at one point because my capture card literally was broke. I literally had my first capture card I got. It had a faulty connection. Like the USB ports, if you did not have it perfectly aligned within like the USB plug that plugs from the capture card to your PC, if it was not perfect, I mean absolutely perfect and jerry-rigged at the certain position, it would not hold a connection. So you could be 35 minutes into a 36-minute recording, and if that thing just slightly gets loose, by the grace of God, that thing is done. It kills the video and doesn't even save. It's completely over. You lose all your footage. It was super frustrating. I had to duct tape the cord to get that thing to stay in the position it was. I've had to deal with that probably the first... Yeah, I had to deal with that the first season of NASCAR Thunder 2003. I had to deal with that with a lot of the FlatOut 2 footage. I had to deal with that for a long time, and it was extremely frustrating. But I'm just wrecking like crazy right now. I'm not trying to, but I had to deal with that a lot, and it was extremely frustrating because it prohibited me from recording. And then eventually, I just said, "Look, I'm done." You know, the connection kept getting more and more loose, and I couldn't keep, because I had to like take the cord and bend it in the corner of my desk to keep that thing staying and recording. I had to set it up like perfect every time I wanted to record. It was just such a hassle. So I said, look, I'm not gonna use this anymore. I'm just gonna go ahead and buy me another one. So I bought a HD60S, the HD60S, which is like the best capture card Elgato offers, besides like the micro one, only for like Xbox One and stuff. Because I needed something that I could record old footage with. And I was like, okay, I'll get that. Sure enough, that capture card does not work with PS2 games. And the reason it doesn't is because the settings in it, there's like a glitch or something with the HD60 Pro S, the HD60S, whatever it's called. It's like the most expensive one they have right now, because it's still, I think it's actually somewhat still widely available new. You know, it's not like brand new, but it's still like there. They had an issue where when you have audio that is 480p in quality and below, it will not receive it. Meaning that it will come in distorted, and I kid you not, I swear to you, it sounded like a chipmunk was talking when I played the FlatOut 2. I swear. It was hilarious, but extremely frustrating, because I kept trying everything in my power, because I had to also ordered a new component cable to basically increase the resolution of the PS2 gameplays. And you might be able to notice that how my gameplays have gotten more and more detailed and vibrant in the colors. It's because I've invested in different techniques and new, you know, tech to be able to get, you know, higher quality footage. And that was a huge hurdle I had to climb. And I couldn't figure out for the life of me, why did it sound like a chipmunk? I couldn't believe it. Like, I would talk and it would sound like a legit chipmunk, and I could not believe it, man. It was because the audio signal from the PS2, the highest signal you can get from a PS2, as far as I know, is 480p. The audio signal was 480p. If any of the audio is 480p or lower, it distorts the audio. Like, there's a glitch on the system that does not allow it. And basically, it distorts it and makes it sound like a chipmunk. So I was like, okay, I finally found an article that talked about that after just pulling my hair out with frustration. And I don't think I recorded any PS2 footage for like a week or two, maybe even longer, if we're trying to block Benton here. And I got a normal HD60, not the S, just the normal HD60, and it worked fine. Like, it worked perfectly, because the HD60 doesn't have that glitched software like the HD60S has. And that was the difference between it all. That was the difference. It was just so frustrating, man. I cannot describe how frustrating it is looking after article, looking at a screen, wondering why in the heck is it not performing. It was not fun, and it was quite honestly expensive, and I don't think we're going to win. Let's see, Walker, we're 3 points ahead. Walker's like 4 points behind. Martinez will get to, I think we'll get like 1. I think we still have to restart. I don't think we'll win the championship if we let it go. But it was frustrating, man. It was so frustrating because I could not record anything until I got that HD60. And once I got that, everything clicked. It worked fine. So if you ever want to record PlayStation 2 footage, I repeat, do not get an HD60S. Do not. Get the normal HD60. There's a drastic difference. It's because the HD60S will not take PS2 audio. It will not. You will have to use the normal HD60 unless there's some type of jerry-rig you can do for the internal programming of that said device. I'm going to go ahead and just blow her up there. There we go. But that's a lesson I had to learn the hard way, and I'm going to go ahead and restart this. This is a very bad start to our event. We had to finish, I think, top 3 for us to win the title. It's just, people, I don't think, get to see the true struggle and trial and error that goes on behind YouTubers who record gameplay. You know, I've learned right off the bat that recording is not, it's a huge hit there. Recording gameplay is not as easy as most people think. It really is not. I don't know why I'm doing so bad, probably because I keep talking. But it's not something you just plug and play. It is not. The YouTubers that go out there and make the 1080p, crystal clear 4K Xbox One, PS4, you know, stuff, they had to learn that somewhere. There was a lot of hours of trial and error, testing new tech, researching. That's another thing, guys. Do your research before you buy anything for your YouTube channel. For anything. Always do research, man. I'm telling you, if you have to sit on it for like a week, do it. You just took out bitten like nothing. But if you gotta sit on a decision for a week, do it. And that is something I always do. And it's just, if you gotta take a while to sit on a decision for your, you know, like, hey, do I want to buy this capture card? Look, I record with a converter that allows me to take normal AV cable style quality, which is basically your generic red, yellow, white cables that you plug in from your console into your TV. Basically, I can take that, plug it into a box, and it turns it into a HDMI signal. So essentially, I'm able to increase the color and picture of my gameplay. Not only for recording, guys, like when I'm playing the game looks amazing. I will say, it looks so good, but when I record it, it does compress the footage a little bit, and it's not as clear. So if you are just someone who likes playing vintage video games, if you love the old NASCAR games, for example, get yourself a, what is it? I think it's a component cable converter. There's another video out there that shows a lot more about this. Just type it in, you know, how to get higher quality PlayStation 2 footage. But if you're someone who likes playing the older NASCAR games and you're kind of bugged about the resolution, it's not the game itself, it's the platform, the optics. You gotta think about it. If you're playing a PlayStation 2 and you're playing NASCAR Thunder 04 or Chase for the Cup 05, you gotta think about it. You're using optics that was brand new in the mid-2000s, okay? It's 2019. Use the technology we have now to enhance the technology I had before, because you gotta think about it. When these people design these video games, they are dang near crystal clear on their computers, right? They're dang near crystal clear. But they have to compress that footage, that graphics, all that stuff has to be compressed on the PlayStation 2 because it's hardware, it's optics, right? If you could take the raw footage from a PlayStation 2, it would drastically be better than the footage you get on your television because it's having to go through the old AV cable system. There's a reason why everything's getting component now. Everything's becoming component, HDMI, it's so much better, the quality. So what I'm saying is go get you a converter box and you get high quality footage, not just for recording, but also just for playing the vintage games. And that is enough of me just talking nerd talk. Here we are running down Martinez on the final lap here, and I'm just... Oh my goodness, yep. Reset, come on, go! Dang it, man. Come on. We are so close to that third place spot. Go, little truck, go! Has absolutely no boost, and I can't do literally nothing about it. So frustrating, man. So freaking frustrating. Out of the... Of course. Oh, there we go. That's good. We just wrecked Katie Jackson. Literally in the same corner. Benton got wrecked. But yeah, if you have not seen my earlier gameplay footage, the quality is absolutely atrocious. It really is. Like the first NASCAR gameplay I did, it was absolutely atrocious. Go look at my last NASCAR Thunder footage video. The quality is night and day, and that's because of trial and error. And someday I actually might show the hardware I use, because it is very confusing for some people to start recording this stuff. And we're on 3 wheels, guys. Come on, man. Can we just get through this corner? Come on. Just one final corner. No, Malcolm, no. We're going to take the 3rd place spot, and that is a street final victory. We might have had to just Carl Edwards ourselves across the line. Shades of the Talladega race from 09, and Walker's going to win the race. Martinez is going to get 2nd. Do we take the chance? I'm going to take the chance. At worst, we'll get 2nd in the standings. Hopefully, we win it. Hopefully. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take the chance. But absolutely, man. It has been a fun journey on FlatOut 2, and I know this series, in terms of statistics, hasn't been the best, but hey, man. I wanted to play this game thoroughly because this is one of my childhood favorite games, and I felt like I needed to do it justice and give it a full playthrough. And yes, we win it on a tiebreaker. Yes, we have won the street finals. Oh my god, 20,000 in the bank. Look at that. Awesome, we have won the street finals. I've never won this before. I have never gotten this far in FlatOut 2. And with that being said, that's going to be the end of this episode, guys. I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Next episode, I'm going to grind out the grand finale. I'm going to go ahead and grind it out. We're going to definitely... Okay, so we're going to go ahead and jump right into the grand finals, guys. This is it. This is for all the marbles. We're going to go ahead and jump right into it. It is a 6-race event. It's going to be across a little bit of everything. Let's go for it. Alright, here we go. Demolition Derby and street cars. Gotta love it. These things should be more fragile than ever. It's been a while since we've done a Demolition Derby. It really has. It has been a very long time. But you never lose your ability to do Demolition Derby, that's for sure. And these things are so weak, man. Like, if you don't have the truck, you're going to be screwed. I just love this game so much, man. I started playing this game back in 2006. As we can't reset. There we go. I started playing this game in Christmas 2006, man. And I just fell in love with this game. I love it so much. I remember that year I also got, I think, Gran Turismo 4, I think. And I also got Cabela's Big Game Adventures or whatnot. That was a game at the time. In my opinion, still to this day, one of the best hunting games ever made. One of the best, because the Cabela's turned into, like, they want to make their hunting games like Call of Duty. No, that one was, like, as close as realistic as you could get on the PlayStation 2. Like, you actually had to go and set up your tents. You actually had to go and eat food and heal up and stuff. And you could actually just walk the woods. It wasn't like these FPS hunting games where you're like, oh my god, it's the 3rd bear to jump out of the woods. It's, oh my god, we've almost gotten mauled by 20 lions. It was just straight up go out there, find a deer, chill. It was a really good game, man. And what I'm trying to say here is that was a great year for video games for me, and I just feel like I needed to do this game justice and actually do a full playthrough. And we're just so close. I've never gotten this far into FlatOut 2. I've never gotten this far. So this, you could go ahead and call it, guys. This is 12 years in the making. You know, this is 12 years in the making. I've never gotten this far in FlatOut 2. Just, you know, big hit right there. Boom! And we won the Derby. Sweet. So did we get points for this? That'd be cool if we did. So we didn't get any money for that. And yes, we did get points. Sweet. So we'll go ahead and jump into the Tri-Loop Special. And we'll end the episode after that. Alright, here we go. This should be a lot of fun. Racing the street cars once again, you know. These things are the fastest cars in the game. And they're also the weakest too. So the damage is even higher for these. But this is going to be a 4-lap event. And we can't lollygag. We got to go for it, you know. You got to go for it. Bam! Right there. Big hit. Now we got to find a way to win this event. I don't think we're going to be able to win it, but I think a top 3 would be okay. Because we're 2 points of the good, so we can give up 2 points. You know, this is not a track that is our strong suit because you're just so wide open around here. And their cars are easily faster than us. I mean, just look at this. I mean, they're in a league of their own. I mean, they're in a league of their own. They're gaining time on us. They're not losing. So I'd rather just play it safe, take 3rd, and we'll move on to the next race. You know, we still got 4 more events here. Sally Taylor's just taking a fat L, and that's going to be the end of this event here. I'll take 3rd place. Yeah, we're going to lose the points lead, I think, but hey, at least we got the W. We got the W in the bank. That gives us that 2-point buffer, and we should be okay. We should be okay heading into the final 4 races. And I don't know what happens if you win the grand finals. I don't know if there's like some special unlocking or something. I don't really know. But what I do know is that we got 600 there. And now we're at 239,000 in the bank. But we got the fastest lap. $2,500 for a fastest lap. That is pretty darn good. And with all that being said, that's going to be the end of this episode, guys. Next episode is going to be the final one of this playthrough. We still have the points lead, guys. It's going to get exciting. 4 races in that one episode. It's going to be a ton of fun. Thank you all so much for all the continued support for DIECAST Buffet. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and notification bell so you never miss any of my new content. With all that being said, guys, hope you're having a great one. And DIECAST Buffet, signing off.